damage output.
Decent damage output. I'll tell you what, they kind of, that's one thing I feel is fairly balanced. The damage output is not insane.
No.
You know, I saw him spend a whole V trigger and a whole super on a cross counter combo, and he did a good amount of damage, but you know, he's got to hit you a few times. It doesn't look like one of those guys like a Laura who could literally like just
more use on the screen, which touches you,
And that kind of justifies the fact that he's not at negative too often. He's often at like at worst -1 with a lot of these cancellations and stuff. That kind of justifies it. If he was a character that was plus all the time and then had big damage, or was neutral all the time then had big damage, it'd be a bit like, oh, that's a bit too much. But his damage isn't bad. He's got good damage.
I will say though, now that we're looking and reassessing the tools that we've seen, I'd say it's pretty fair considering the nature of this game and how it's been going so far. I reckon it's like, you know, obviously the Balrog aficionados, they'll have a good time in their lives. It's just another concept of don't get knocked out, and then you can just lay him out on the ground. You are the ground game master. That's what you look at.
And I also think it's going to be very hard to, because he can control that. If he wants to play a distance game, he can. But in the matchups where he wants to get in, unlike what I noticed with Ibuki, where you kind of have to spend the meter on the EX Kunai, or like, you know, she's got no more EX neck break, those projectile keep out characters. He's got that full screen dash like cancel that just like you've got to be so focused to react and punish that. So I feel like he's going to be good in obviously at the keep out game, at the neutral game, but in the matchups where that isn't in his favor and he wants to get in there and do some pressure, he's got tools to deal with that too. So it seems like a pretty overall decent balance, a fairly strong character on initial inspection here.
Most definitely. I just see this guy as probably one of the best ground control masters in this game.
Yeah, which is traditional to what he's been. I mean, he's always been a Shoto killer. I don't know if that will continue, but
you know, it might actually do.
You reckon?
I think so. We'd have to see it pan out, of course, obviously, but from what we've seen today, I wouldn't put it past him.
Full screen EX low, safe on block.
Oh yeah. Good. Oh, watch your feet, ladies and gents. Anywhere on the screen, watch your feet. And obviously, he's got two crush counter buttons: stand hard punch or stand hard kick, and crouching hard punch. And crouch hard punch, it'll be a situational anti-air, but obviously when it's crouch countered, if you got a V trigger, damn, you're getting some. Yeah,
he's got some really good BMBs, man. Really good BMBs.
That's cool. Round 2. But yeah, you know what? I can't wait till Friday to sit down and try this guy out myself. I guarantee the internet is just going to be swarmed with videos from basic to high level.
Seriously, it's going to be ridiculous.
I did see Logan tweet, and he has got a strong point. The jump back OS is not working on this guy.
It's not working on this character?
When he has 3 bars, he won't work on him. You'll get punished by the super.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I see. Yeah, you can't take to the air -3 against this character.
Yeah.
He's got a really good punish for it. But, you know, at the same time, you don't see Cammy's punishing every single jump with her. She has a similar punish for the jump.
Yes, similar concept of the punish.
They've got to be fully focused and ready to do it.
I don't know. Now, I know, obviously, V-Reversal is the Buffalo Head. I don't know how many applications you'd use it for and when it is kind of safe to do it. Because it's like, right now, we don't know what the rewards are or the repercussions are for it. But obviously, we have to see, because obviously, most of these characters, they're kind of iconic and staple moves. They're gone now, or they're something different. Like, I just said before, Ibuki's neck break is now a back throw. Zangief has no green hand.
Yeah.
Balrog's Buffalo Head is a V-Reversal, so the application of the move is different, but the move itself is still there. See how that goes. But, yeah, no, like King J, we brought King J down as well, because he wants to...
Another traditional Balrog player, of course. This is a guy who he was there in 2009 when we first got into the game. He was playing Balrog. He was really trying his best to set the pace, and he was doing some damage. So this is a nice little blast for the past from him having this character back. He plays Birdie in this game now.
Yeah, he did say before, he's like, look, I need to see how Balrog is, and then I'll reconsider my option of dropping Birdie. But he's liking the character so far.
Yeah,
and that's all that really matters.
That neutral, I think he's not going to be. I don't think he's going to be an easy character to win with, however.
No.
Once people get past the overhead gimmicks, you're gonna need to be quite creative with him. But I see a lot of potential.
The potential is definitely there, just like F-Word said. Off his forward throw, he can get, I believe, a meaty crouch medium punch, but I don't think he can follow up from it. I'm guessing if it hits counter hit and you got super, the super might connect. It does stop free frame jabs.
His super looks a lot slower than the other supers in the game. I'm not sure it starts on that fast. It might be distance specific as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lovely hit confirm off
nice.
The other. That's the kind of stuff we'll be dealing with.
Yeah, that super is basically Bionic Arm. Spencer's Bionic Arm. And guys, the best way to describe his V-trigger is it's basically Guile's V-trigger, but with physical attacks, not so much with
Yeah, that's a
projectiles.
really good way to describe it.
Yeah, I probably think that's the best way to describe it, but you can obviously use 2 dash punches and then save it and then go for a mix-up like Ramsey showed before. I don't think Ramsey showed them everything, did he?
No, because then you can save it with the V skill cancel, right? And then you're in a situation where you've made it safe.
Yeah.
It could potentially be a bit negative, but your opponent's got to be mashing like a maniac.
They've got to be mashing something. Similar to how Karen's V-trigger.
Yeah, there's probably some punishes there for them cancels. But what's really cool is it's basically Ultra 1 from Street Fighter 4.
Ah, yes.
Every time he activates V-trigger, he has a full Ultra 1 motion, and you press the kicks for the uppercut, you press the punch for the straights. But unlike Ultra 1, you can cancel in between, or you can switch to an overhead halfway through.
And then combo off the other end.
Which is pretty...
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a very big deal. Wow. And obviously they did show that Ramsey came up with that. He done the impromptu on the spot, but he's got a fuzzy guard.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Fuzzy guard 2 for that guaranteed stun when your opponent least expects it. When the momentum's on your side, he's got a lot of answers.
He's got an abundance of tools. Put it in the right hands, and some of these tools, you can say for any character, it's a universal thing. Put them in the right hands, all these characters will be problematic. I actually can't wait to see this guy at Evo, actually. So I believe Mr. Wizard did give the word that Buki and Balrog are allowed. So, 2 weeks.
I'm hearing a lot of complaints about it personally.
It's mixtures I'm seeing.
I think at the end of the day, Evo is a great event. It is a tournament, and we want it to be on an even battlefield. I completely agree.
Yeah.
At the same time, it is the biggest fighting game event of the year, and Street Fighter is the biggest fighting game in the world at the moment. For me, I feel like it would be an injustice to the fans to have these characters ready to go, already announced, and just no one can touch them. You just can't use them. That's that.
Yeah.
They're just banned. I just don't like it. It just sounds like an injustice. So what about the neutrals? We're thinking about the tournament players only. What about the guys who want to? What about the spectators who make this a big thing? I think it should. I personally stand by it. I think go for it. Got nothing to do with the fact that it's a Buki, right? I'm not going to be there, so it's got nothing to do with that. It's literally just. I think it would make sense for the excitement, the overall fan base, the viewers who are watching, and if you're a player and you're competing and you think it's going to be unfair, do as much homework as you can in the short time you have.
That's it.
And get ready. There's only so much someone can really discover in that short space of time. Don't get me wrong. There'll be some
yeah, of course,
skanky stuff. But at the same time, they're playing a fairly new matchup too.
Yeah, I will say it's a 50-50 on both ends. So it's like if I pick Balrog and you didn't, I've got 2 weeks to come up with some antics to beat you, and you've got 2 weeks of antics, 2 weeks to find out how to fight that. Usually, when the new characters have come out in this game, what I do is I mess around with the new characters for an hour, and then I'm like, right, I'm just going to learn how to fight against this character.
Yeah.
And that's what most of the people should be doing. Best thing to do, learn to fight against it. That's all it is. So.
Yeah, I think that the advantage is that now that this has been announced, we know full well there will be a few cheeky guys. I think Infiltration guaranteed will have a pocket Balrog or a pocket Ibuki for the event, giving us all an incentive to really get to know these characters. And I think at the same time, why not take advantage yourself? Why not take and get yourself a pocket Balrog and see what you can do? At the end of the day, I don't see a Balrog or a Ibuki winning Evo. I could be wrong. But I very much doubt that will happen. I think as a fan who's not going to be able to compete at the event, I'll be devastated to hear that those characters won't be allowed at the biggest fighting game tournament of the year. So I'm very excited by the decision from this.
Yeah, no, I think it was a good call. And obviously it's for spectator value as well, because it's like,
That's it.
That's going to be the number one.
Will they even make it to top 8? Unless Infiltration's picking one up, I don't know. Probably see 1 or 2. Might see Pre-Up Balrog. Oh, the reset! Gotta stay focused and ready for that.
Damn, that's looking real good, I'm telling you. When literally you say about any character, and that was counter hits as well. Any person that gets enough time in the lab with certain characters, it'll be amazing. And I always say it's like certain people shouldn't be allowed in training mode because their minds are too great.
Yeah.
Ramsey was one of them.
No, seriously. Stick of a desk, for example,
Good over there. Damn, that looked like a punish there. A nice clean punish. Is that crouch half punch? Didn't even know.
Yeah, that was really nice, like a nice and easy punish there for that dash straight. But when you space it,
I'm just seeing
everything.
I'm seeing loads of overheads.
Does a good amount of stun, doesn't he?
Who's the one getting
wow,
slumped?
Look at that activation. Is that me? Oh, it does.
Yeah, there you go.
guys are figuring stuff out pretty quick.
Alright, yep, abusing that V still there. Yeah, wow, he's trying to go arbitrary super. Whoa!
Oh, wow, he pressed the button.
Who done that? He pressed the button.
Wait,
Don't press buttons anyway.
does he have a free frame? Yeah, he's got a free frame standing back kick, guys, like a gut punch. He can chain as well. You can chain it once and then twice into the target combo, so it's pretty hit confirmable.
Yeah, so anyone that's got a target combo, you are hit confirming things.
Keeping an eye out for the stream chat now, which is beautifully displayed in front of me. Shout out Unequal Media for this.
Yeah, shout outs to all the viewers that are watching right now. You guys are blowing up. Seeing most of you excited.
I like that comparison. Someone on the stream chat just said bionic arm. Actually, that is pretty much what his super looks like. I think when he does the super at events, you wouldn't be surprised if the crowd started saying that. Bionic! Oh!
Okay, guys, I've just been told by our streamers that I think some of you have been asking, do we have new stages on here? We do not have new stages.
That's coming up a lot.
Alright, Matt Edwards did say that possibly Combo Fiend and Micros may have it tonight on Capcom Pro Talk, but it's unconfirmed at the moment. So hopefully we've answered your questions here, but...
Just looking at some of the questions, yes, he is still charged, apart from his super.
Yes, it is Bionic Arm, guys. It's Spencer's Bionic Arm.
It really is. It's Bionic Arm. I love that. Shout out to the guy who said that. I couldn't see his name.
Round one.
Do you know what's good and kind of really joyous about when a new character comes out? You get the right player in, you just see their face just light up.
Yeah. No, honestly, the thing is, today we are swamped with former battle players. So you know the thing is I can relate because me and someone were here just a few weeks ago and D'Artagnan and we were like literally mouth watering all over the place when we saw Ibuki. So happy for you guys, happy for you Balrog players.
Guys, we do not have the costumes here either, I'm afraid. But no, it's good that a lot of content was announced within the last couple of days, so it really reignites the passion for the players, the fans of this game. And obviously that new stage that they announced, the Kanzuki Beach stage, that looks amazing.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are asking for that on the stream, guys. I'm really sorry.
It's not here.
We do not have access to the stage here today. But you know, that's something that's going to be coming soon for you guys.
Oh, jumping hard punch again!
Bionic! Oh!
Sorry, it had to be done. We said that to you in the other room. It's Bionic Arm.
I was waiting for that.
Shout out to Spencer players. What was Combo Fiend? A Spencer player.
Yeah. I wonder if he had anything to do with that design for the super. I think everyone. Hey guys, do me a favor. When anyone who's going to Evo, when we see these Balrogs landing that super,
just
let me hear it. Yeah, let me hear the Bionic. Oh!
And the thing is, you're lucky it's only a super. It's not 5 bars in more.
Yeah, true. Game over, man. Be happy.
Oh my god. This is just amazing. I've got to say, it's actually good watching